Hello everyone, welcome for another X-Wing game. This is round 3, game 4 between Team Denmark and Team Netherlands. Currently the score is 3 for Netherlands, 0 for Denmark, and we've got Paul for Denmark and Twan for Netherlands. And today, for commentary, I am joined by Captain of Team Denmark. Hello, kind sir.
Hello there. Yeah, not the best start of this round. We had three incredibly close games. All of them could have gone either way, but they went to if I am to be fair, probably to the slightly better player every time. So that's how it goes. We didn't have the luck to steal a game there. So this could, I mean, you don't need to know a lot about matchups to know that we're not favored in this one either. So, but there's a chance. There's always a chance.
This is the clutch one, right? This is the one
Yeah,
where everything can happen.
everything can happen. I don't know. Maybe we start with the lists.
Yeah, for sure. I believe you want to go with your player then.
Yeah, let me do that. So Paul is flying sort of like a Republic salad. Uh, Little bananakin Skywalker there in the N1 with passive sensors and plasma torpedoes. Those plasma torpedoes are quite nice in this particular matchup. There's plenty of shields,
Mm-hmm.
so everything is good. Next to him, we have Luminara with CLT and Patience. Um, Her ability to do damage mitigation is also actually not that bad in a matchup against only 2 enemy ships. Then we have Click in the V-Wing with an R2 R3 Astromech. He can take away range bonuses. Both He can take away the range 3 bonus when you're shooting at them and the range 1 bonus when they're shooting at you. If he has a lock on either of the two ships, either the attacker or the defender, then he can do both. So again, a little bit more damage mitigation there. Also, in theory, useful. You can see I'm really talking myself up to this actually being a 50-50, or perhaps we're even favorites. Who knows? No. And finally, we have the Hammer himself, Mace Windu, with the 7B title. A lot of punch, a little more fragile with only 2 agility, but also with sense, which I don't think Paul has had the opportunity to use in his previous matchups, because he took apart Resistance Beef last round,
Oh
and
yeah.
then he got beat by the French in round 1 with a poor first engagement. He got his styles mixed up, and it was not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was the Danish list.
Yeah. So when you were presenting, Click took a target lock on Zam, which made Fel's transponder codes go off, and then took another one with R3 Astromech, which means he still got a lock on Zam.
Yeah, and that's actually, for those who don't know, that's the reason that Paul won the roll-off. They're both 199. Paul won the roll-off and decided to be second player just so he could do what he just did.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he had been first player, then his second lock would need to be taken before Paul's
Oh,
transponder
yeah.
effect came in. It is clearly arguable uh, whether that is actually the case, but that was where the judge team ended after having it debated among themselves.
Okay. Well, that's a really good use of a slightly specific point.
Yeah.
But anyway, if that works, if judges said that works, well, that's the most important. Um, so now on Twan's side, you've got something really known, but with little variations. I don't know which one is the most famous one, but anyway, you've got a Django Zam, what on the chat you called Mango, if I'm correct. So Zam Weasel with her ability, which is counter attack or recover charge, and then you've got the other one, which is quite the same, but you invert the
Box. And
yeah. Then you've got on her, you've got Chancellor Palpatine, which is well a force crew, which is quite nice. But you could end up seeing the crew spend the force to add a stress token on a ship that just attacked them. That could happen. You never know. Fails transponder codes, which just got off because of click, and then thermal detonators, four charges to drop 2 bombs at a time if you wish to. No hull upgrade for this particular Zam, but Django is a bit heavier, which is the reason why you don't see a hull upgrade on Zam. Django Fett with a really special ability, which is if I do blue and you do white, then I have bonuses, and you can bring that to white and red, etc. Lone Wolf, no other friendly ship at range 02 equals a reroll, attack or defense. Count Dooku, which is a force carrier but with a slightly better effect than Palpatine, which is every time a die is rolled, you may call a result, and you know the rest. Thermal detonators, once again. Fails transponder codes, once again. This fails transponder code is active right now, could end up mattering on the next turn, which will probably be the turn for engagement. And then you've got hull upgrade. Django is on 11 health, whereas Zam is only on 10. So there you go for the 2 lists for today.
yeah, it's. I think the Lone Wolf is not all standard, but that's about it. And then you can sort of argue between whether you put Count Dooku or Palpatine on
Yeah.
on either one, right?
Mhm.
So no treacherous. Those points have pretty much gone into the Lone Wolf compared to
Yep.
what I usually see as the build. There's of course also the ones that run hull upgrade on both.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, seeing the fire spray, I believe hull upgrade is quite a good upgrade to put on those ships because you
Yeah.
make them go to a odd number, which is quite good in X-Wing because that's one more damage needed to halve them. Thermal and fails transponder are pretty much auto include on those ships, which is the reason why you just see those bombs and illicit upgrades every time. Then you've got the force carrier, which you can like mix up whatever you whenever you want, which is like Palpatine on Zam or Dooku on Zam. That's just to equal the costs of those 2 pilots, I believe. And then yeah, you've got you chose for Silas the treacherous list, which is quite good, and then he chose the Lone Wolf, as you said on Django, which is
Yeah.
not bad. So yeah, my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just
Go ahead.
wondering if Lone Wolf is a reroll or just a roll, because can Dooku trigger on Lone Wolf? That's what I was thinking about.
Lone Wolf is a reroll.
Okay, so that would work, I believe.
No, I think it is only rolls, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Could be an interesting question, but
rolls. No,
I don't
it's
think that
rolls.
works. Yeah, I don't think that works.
Rolls are not rerolls. Yeah, because that would be really good. But I mean, we do see Dooku like he brought debris, and he brought debris because
Yeah, you can.
that way he can perhaps lure somebody to go over and say, it's only 1 in 8 chance.
Mm-hmm.
Not when Dooku is around.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
I mean,
but it's
Dooku is pretty much the guy you just can't ignore because um, you could. I'm taking a calculated risk. Not no, you're not. Actually, if Dooku is around, you're not taking any calculated risk. You're taking a damage or a critical damage, and that's that's heavy when you have some ships that don't have shields or that rely on shield before attack. That's
Yeah.
that's important.
So here we see Click going in again, this time on Django. Um, I'm assuming what didn't okay. I'm assuming he flipped the transponder codes, did the same trick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So and then I mean he had to declare, do I jam the lock you have on Sam or the lock you have on Django off? And whichever one he jammed off, he would just take with R3 on the second.
Yeah, but I think he has two locks, which is one on Zam, one on Django, which is probably a mistake then.
No, because he has R3 astromech
Oh
that
yeah,
allows
yeah,
him
you're right.
to.
You're right. Sorry, I wasn't seeing that correctly. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you take it on Django, then he jams the one on Django or the one on Zam, and then you take another one on on Django or Zam. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Correct. Whew, I was worried about game state already.
Yeah, that is it's actually funny how many of these issues we see when you're sitting here spectating again. I mean, how many mistakes are just happening
Mm-hmm.
uh, that you don't notice. Okay, so we see Lumi lock here. Um, that is somewhat surprising to me, but
Is bold. Oh, and Mace is
oh,
bumping.
Mace bumping. Okay, but I mean, it all depends on what did Sam do. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
with the
right.
4K last turn, she was a bit forced to.
Yeah, she was a bit predictable, right?
Mm,
Uh, but now she's gonna be in Anakin's arc, and she's gonna eat a plasma torpedo. She can boost in and really punish Anakin, but then she's gonna get in range of even more things.
oh yeah.
So also the thing there is with Click, and I actually think it wouldn't be a bad idea to just target Click here. Oh, reinforce.
Oh, okay. Front reinforced, which is.
Yeah, that's like oh boogers. I'll take that one. Um, so the thing there is with Click is normally Paul would lock his own ships,
Yeah.
and then he can essentially choose two ships that Click can protect.
Hmm.
But when he's only facing two enemies, he can lock them instead, and then he's protecting everybody.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah.
So even if Mace is like range free, then Click can just say no, he isn't. But more likely, Click is gonna have to protect himself from a range one shot against them.
Yeah, that is
And
correct.
he only has one charge. Let's see who he shoots at.
Okay, so Django just took a lock onto Mace, but with no attack. I believe next turn will be the turn for a one hard, and now you've got them shooting.
Yeah, yeah, and then Sam will try to disengage, and we can do the whole bait and switch, right?
Mm-hmm. So now the
But Django wants distance from Sam.
yeah.
Otherwise, his lone wolf doesn't work.
So he's
So
yeah, he's choosing to click, which is
was Click
it was range
Click
one.
range
Yeah.
one? Yeah, but Click spent his charge, I assume, since he's only rolling 3 dice.
Yeah. Okay, so I believe he just rolled one die, which is the reason why you re-rolled two. I mean, rolled two more. So hit
Yeah,
and a crit, and oof,
that's the shields.
that's the shield. Shield, shield, shield. There.
Okay. And
And gauges. Takes a lock with passive. Okay, so now the question is the card the attack me, I'll attack you back, or the attack me and I'll take locks on you?
yeah.
That's 2 crits, and you can't see it, but it's a blank. He will be rerolling this one.
Yeah. And he also has a force.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's true. Oh,
3 crit.
wow.
So it won't matter that plasma torpedoes. I mean, we rarely see this, but crits are cancelled first.
Yep, that's true. So
Yeah.
anyway,
So that's 2 shields.
yeah, 1 for the effect and 1 for the remaining crit.
Yeah. And what do we have?
It is the
It's the
bonus
attack.
Yep.
But he might want to wait until Click shoots. But is he gonna? Right?
So, as it is a 4 initiative 4, you get to choose who shoots or the other one. And now this is Mace engaging. This, okay, do you spend 2?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he does have reinforce up.
I mean, if you spend only 1, you probably don't hit. If you spend 2, I believe you do 1 hit. Yeah, you're doing 1. You're blocking 1, another one with reinforce, and then you're taking only 1 shield. So that's the second one, the third one. Sorry.
The third one, yeah.
Got Luminara, and probably you are not shooting with click to avoid being destroyed.
It's very, very risky to shoot with click.
Luminara will do 2, which means you are probably doing 1. And that's it, you're doing 1.
Yeah, so that's shields down. So that's 1 from half on Sam. That makes it mighty, mighty tempting to shoot with click.
Yeah, because you can take half of Zam with only 1 damage, but he's not doing it.
And even on your cheapest ship. I mean, click is what, 35 points or something.
35, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for now, Twan is leading with 18 points to 0 because of half of click, but Zam is 1 away. 1 away from half, which means Paul would score 48. If he does 1 damage the next turn, shot a plasma torpedo with Anakin, which means now plasma are pretty much useless on Zam. So you might as well turn the arc to Django.
I mean, it's still a free dice attack that you don't normally have, but you're right. I mean, in the ideal world, you would want it off on Django, but
so I would guess Zam is going pretty fast this turn to avoid being blocked by a 1 bank to the left, 1 bank to the right, or a 1 straight. So maybe
maybe 3 straight.
yeah, maybe 3 straight. So the thing I'm considering now is barrel rolling before activating with Anakin, and then doing the 3 hard to the right.
And barrel rolling again.
Yeah, for example, and then you've got your evade.
That means that pretty much means staying where you are, just turning 90 degrees.
Yeah, which is quite cool actually, quite cool looking.
Yep. I lost a cut game on when Tobias Wallin from Sweden did that to me. Never saw that before.
I mean,
I was like, oh, he's gonna block me with his Anakin. Okay, I'll just fly right where he is. There's no way he cannot move. But that was
I've got a friend that brought Jarek Jaeger, the fireball, and he was doing like 3 Talon and the slam maneuver 3 Talon again, which means that he just did a 0 for 2 stress. And I mean, the first time you see it, you're like, what the? What just happened?
What? What? Exactly.
This is the funny things you can do with such abilities like Anakin or.
Yeah. I don't know if uh, Paul has a lot of practice with the ether sprites,
Mhm.
but he's rather new on the N1. It's a taste I tried to wean him to, because I think Anakin is sort of point for point. He's perhaps that Bananakin there is quite possibly the best ship the Republic has value wise.
Mhm. Yeah, I can hear. I can hear that. Yeah. The thing is, even if you block them, the question is, can you fit like enough firepower to deal a good amount of damage? Because she's still got 2 charges up, which means counterattack is still possible. Click is not in a good position to perform attacks on the next round, probably. Luminara is, I mean, if Anakin is not the one blocking them, Luminara should be, and then Mace could end up being the one that shots really hard, because he
But
will probably get.
notice here also that he could spend a force on Mace to see Sam's style.
Oh yeah, this is true as well. Yeah.
So that makes the block quite good. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Sense is
and then
probably the good call right here.
yeah, and then Mace could like 2 sloop to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And regen, of course.
Probably
Yeah.
get arc, uh, and punch him to half.
And you probably avoid Django's arc if he does not boost towards you, which is not a bad thing either. Oh,
Okay, so he just flipped all his dials.
yeah.
I saw 4Ks and 2 sloops in there.
Okay, so there was a sense trigger onto them, and this
3
is
straight.
pretty straight.
We are so clever here in the commentary booth.
I mean, the real. I mean, if I could say the one true problem of the fire spray, and the one you can really count on when you are evaluating your chances to win the game, is when the ship is stressed, or that when he's like on a board edge, whether he's facing or not, the ship is pretty predictable. And
Yeah.
it is a medium-sized base, which means you've got some difficulty to to, uh, uh, to perform the maneuvers you dial.
Okay, so I think Click is the blocker here.
Yeah, probably, but
So he needs to barrel roll.
yeah, I saw as well Anakin do a 3 Talon, if I am correct, which means if Click stays where he is, then Zam will probably hit Anakin and be able to shoot at Click, which is not a good option for
Yeah.
for
And
Paul.
probably even not get into Lumi's arc.
Yep.
So
I believe you pretty much have to barrel to the right, and then you don't have any shot from them, and you don't block her.
no, but I mean, if you barrel roll left, don't you still block the free bank? You think?
That was not a 3 bank, that was a 3 straight.
No, sorry, that's what I meant. The free
Okay,
straight.
yeah, I believe you're right. Yeah, you're right, you're right. That should block the 3 straight, and then with Anakin, you can perform that, And Zam is
All
going
the
to...
way back. All the way back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Zam is going to pass Anakin and bump Click, which is a very good thing, I believe. Right, so how does Mace ability work?
Mace doesn't get arc.
So if you really...
Well, maybe.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
Yeah, that will be short. Yeah, I believe he has arc. Ah, that's... Let's have a closer look.
it's awfully close. But Anakin had but Firesprays have rear arcs. So
Yeah.
Anakin. Yeah, and then we see the boost in. Oh, he actually has arc on Click already.
Yep.
Uh,
I believe if you boost, you are probably putting yourself onto 2 arcs, but it's not such a big deal because Paul will probably aim at Zem instead of Django anyway.
yeah, I mean, now we're at the case where it's like Mace might have arc on both, but he
Yep.
might also have arc on nobody.
Mhm.
It's super close. They could, or he could, yeah. Who knows?
Okay, so now you could use Click. Yep. This is what he will be doing.
He's going into Mace, and Anakin is gonna be sorry for that decision, but that doesn't mean it was the wrong one.
I think that was pretty clever.
Oh, calling a crit.
Oh, okay. And, well, okay, you still got 2,
Well,
so... I mean, you
yeah.
pretty much, like, put your force apart for nothing, which is quite good for Paul. Will Luminara use her ability? Yep, she will. So the hit will become a focus result, which is very good because that means only 2 are going through.
Yeah, and this is what I mean by damage mitigation, right?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, he's taking 1, but he's taking only 1 out of a 3 dice shot, which did 3 damage on the first.
And which was actually a 4-dice shot.
Which
If
was
you think
actually
about it,
yep.
right?
You're
So,
correct.
but Click can't help all his friends, so either Anakin or Lumi is gonna feel it here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what you shoot at because Anakin he's already 1 torpedo down. How much do you really hate him? He is quite a few points though.
Yeah, Anakin is worth 50, which
50.
yeah,
So, did he choose?
I think it shows Anakin.
Yeah. He also only has 2 greens. Oh, and he's thinking. No, he's rolling.
Oh man, that hurts.
Oh, that could be pop.
Oh right.
Okay, it's not pop.
Good roll.
It's just the shields. Good flying. Anakin, not Paul. No, Paul did what he has to do.
He's not the one
He,
for no reason, right?
yeah. I mean, I told Paul before this game when we were doing tactics that he has to sort of go in and think it like you always have a puncher's chance in a boxing match, they say, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how wait a minute. Oh no.
Oh,
How
he's
is
got a arc. Oof.
how is it that Sam has 2 charges?
Uh,
He starts with 2, right? But he did the bonus attack.
no, he did.
No, he
No,
didn't
he
do
did
the
not.
bonus
Yeah,
attack
he did not.
because somebody chose not to shoot.
Yeah, that was Click. He was expecting Click
Okay.
to attack him. Oh, that's 4, and again a 2 dice defense on. Well, that's...
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of value in rolling good greens.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 hull left.
Yeah,
That is actually doable
and
by the last 2 chips.
this is the spend 2 and perform a bonus attack. So once again, she could hit twice a turn. This is pretty menacing.
Yeah, but I mean, you just you just gotta do it. There's no way about it. You have to punch, and you might, yeah, quite likely even to lose Anakin here. But if he puts 2 or 3 damage into Sam in return, it's fine.
I mean, so Luminara got CLT, which means nothing more for this shot. One force available for this shot, so that's a 3 dice attack against a 2 dice defense. No mods for Zam, a force for Lumi, and Anakin pretty much has the same statistics, which means 3 dice attack, 1 force, 2 dice defense, nothing. So you're like throwing 6 dice in attack, 4 dice in defense, 1 mod for each, and no mod in defense. That's probably doing 4 damage. I mean, it can do.
It can do less, it can do more,
Yeah.
but
Okay, starting with this.
you gotta not stop rolling like that. So now Sam is living.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
probably assume you don't shoot with Anakin. I mean, on Django maybe, but not on them.
Mm.
I mean, if he spends the charge to bonus attack Lumi, then obviously you attack with Anakin. But if Twan doesn't spend, then you probably aim at Django, because
Yeah.
you don't want to be losing Anakin for doing like 1 or 2 damage, which are irrelevant in this situation.
Yeah, but it's maybe the puncher punched and it didn't connect. I mean, we knew he needed a little bit of luck, and he had it so far, but that Lumi shot,
Yeah, that was the shot that would probably. I mean, when you consider this, it might be better for him to miss the shot on Lumi and then consider not shooting with Anakin than
Anakin is shooting into
into Django. Yeah,
Django.
because
Yeah.
if you do a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, Django. Yeah.
Django just Djangoed.
Wow, that's pretty rare.
Okay. So you still have the advantage of sense here, and you can pick either fire spray for free.
Oh, yep, you're right. This is quite good, actually.
So, I mean, what do you do if you're Sam here? You free bank left or something?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because, I mean, there are 2 things that can enter your reflection. First one is turning left with Django is probably pretty obvious, but then if Zam is also going hard left, I mean not hard doing a hard turn, but if she's like throwing a 3 bank or 3 straight or anything, that means Django and Zam are both in the same position, quite the same position, which means it's not really good for Twan. And on the other hand, if you separate the fire sprays here, Paul has the target that he wants, which means Zam anyway. He's not taking bombs this turn, probably, as he will go fast to try and catch Zam in the arc again. Yeah, that's a
I think you do the you gotta sort of dial in something on both Anakin and Click that you can use for blocking if you need to, and then go slow with the ether sprites in case Janko turns right.
Yeah.
So you can block him and keep the guns up the board. I think the only way Sam avoids getting shot this turn is if he turns right. And
Yeah.
that is actually not the worst move, but can you even get out if you turn right? Can you even, yeah, you probably can. You would sort of right hard 3 turns in a row and then you clear again.
I mean, the thing I'm considering now is if you really want not to be blocked and be shooting at probably anything, you want hard to the right with the Sam. The problem is, next turn you are in a rough spot.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you value Zam's life over 2 more turns, or do you think like
I think if you, as speaking as the Django Sam player here, I think if you can get Anakin and click off the board, and they are both, close.
yeah,
Right? It's 3 more hull on Anakin, it's 2 more hull on click. So if you can get them off the board this turn, then Django can deal with Mace and Lumi.
yeah, I think you're correct.
And you're even up on points.
And there you go, system
So
phase
which one does he pick?
will be Zam.
He says, what does Sam do?
That was a one
One
bank.
bank. Okay, let's see if he can adjust to that.
So the thing is, if you move click first and then you did a 3 bank, is the 3 bank blue on our N1 Naboo
Yeah,
friend?
I believe it is.
Okay, so you could have done a 3 bank to the right and then sit where you are, take the evade, take back a lock, and just make Zam bump on you, which is a good thing. And oh no, with the angle, click might just want to barrel. Okay, well, maybe not.
Yeah, he's taking a focus for defense.
There you go. But the thing is,
That's
with
the bump.
yeah, with the angle, the problem is Zam will still be able to shoot at click.
Probably.
Oh.
But again, as much as I said that for the fire spray player, then trading Anakin and click for Sam
Mhm.
feels good. It probably also feels good for Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, considering he went into this game thinking that this was like a 20% chance to win game, because that's what his captain told him. Then, I mean, even the fact that there is a path to victory this far into the game, I find super encouraging.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
Anakin tanks up in case Django goes left.
there you go.
Oh,
I think Paul is doing quite great. I mean, these couple last turns. I mean, he took half of them without losing anything. Did not take much of Django right now, and false transponder are out. Did not take any bombs. That's pretty much what you hope for facing 2 fire sprays.
yeah.
I don't see Django able to use Lone Wolf this scenario, seeing um, the position of Zam, the fact that she will be blocked, and then now if you look at the board state, I believe Mace is blocking the one hard to the right. And now Lumi is blocking the 2 hard to the right.
Yeah, but again, that would involve probably taking a range one from Django.
Yeah, but
But then he's starting shooting at undamaged chips instead of killing off things
yeah.
that are already dead.
Mhm. And I believe Lumi will have an arc on them that won't be a
Oh no, wrong order.
yeah. Them is
Okay,
supposed
the
and
too hard was not blocked.
wow, that is pretty rough. Should I just pop a message?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I can't see how the order of moving the ships matters here.
Mm.
Um,
Well, the 2 hard is clear, which means oh man, look at that. I mean, real life X-wing No chance. Or maybe, but like it's super close. Look at that. Amazingly close. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Top view. So I believe, yeah, he locked Mace. Then Zam is just bumping, so well, that won't change anything.
Yeah. I actually disagree. I think you should have, if you wanted to shoot. Oh, maybe it's because he knows that Mace is the only one that really has the firepower to take down
Yeah,
Django later. I guess that's the reasoning, but
I believe you've got an Anakin with evade and focus, which is quite hard
yeah.
to punish.
And
And
here we go. Click again.
yeah,
Saving his friends, not
hey,
caring about himself.
the little guy
Uh,
that could.
I mean, and Click is going to die this turn.
Oh yeah, probably. Calling a
Okay,
crit.
calling a crit. And this time he might actually get it through.
Yeah.
There's the crit. Spending the focus as well for hit crit.
Oof, that hurts.
Mace wants to, Mace wants to dodge at least one of
Oh
those.
yeah, but then you've got Luminara that. Oh yeah, but Luminara can cancel. What can she do exactly?
She can turn a crit into a hit, or she can turn a hit into a
Oh
focus.
yeah, she can't turn a focus into a blank, which means, yeah, you
What?
better.
Okay, so it should be 3 hits, right?
Uh,
I mean, I don't even know what's happening.
it was a crit, a hit, and a focus. You can turn the hit into a focus, but then Django is using the focus, which means you don't
Yes.
have anything.
So if you want to use Luminara here, you should reduce the crit just in case
Yeah,
that you roll blanks now,
which you.
like you don't.
I believe you can
No.
spend the force. No, no, the focus, right? Yeah, that's. You're not taking any other shots, so
You're not taking any other
there
shots.
you go.
So that's the right call.
So that's 2 on
So
Mace.
that's the shields. Yeah.
I mean,
So right call not to use Luminara's force because
yeah.
she could need it. Actually, she should have target locked here before.
Mhm. I mean,
Uh,
when you can see Django shooting a range 1, I mean, there was the only 3 because of click, but I mean, without click, Django shooting at range 1 out the back
but
is
now he's
massive.
rolling too few die.
On. Oh, yeah, you are correct. There should be a 4th die. So that will become a. Huh. Mhm. Yep, so this will be evaded, but then again, it should be 1 more die.
Yeah, I wrote it in the chat. I
Yep.
mean, that's we are actually not supposed to interfere. Here I am interfering against what is actually better for me. But here we go, Luminara. That's a sad.
I believe
He's
we.
like, do I have a? Oh, Lumi did have a target lock.
Oh, okay. So let me just. I mean, I'll point out that to the judges. Should be relevant. Judge. We are on.
Did he have more evades than he needed? I think
Uh,
he did.
he could have spent the focus to
He
evade
could have
more.
spent the focus, and he's not going to be shot again. So
Yeah,
I
you
don't
are
think we
correct.
all
I
know.
mean, he had evade, focus, focus. So anyway, with the
Okay,
4th
blinded
dive,
on stack.
that wouldn't have changed anything. So yeah, looking at the dice, that wouldn't have changed anything. So he took only 1. Is that it? And took a blinded.
He has 4 cards on him, so he's at 2 hull.
Oh, is that 2 hole and with a blinded?
Yeah.
Blinded pilot. There you go. And you've got Target Lock TV saying hi, I believe.
Oh, hello, Simon. From here, somewhere between 90 and 180 seconds into the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Fan in the chat, there were one red too few rolled, but there was also over evading by click there. So it wouldn't have mattered even if he had rolled like another crit. I guess they forgot that click only applies once per turn. He
Yeah.
has a charge. So I will just write that in the chat for them.
Yeah, I just wrote the message to Ron. All right. So with that, that
Okay,
was.
now
I believe they are rewinding to remind what happened on the round.
I'll just jump in there and
Okay.
tell them that it's this.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, just pause the timer as they just did. Okay, so just to explain if you did not understand or anything else. So Zam attacked Click that already had used his ability on the shot coming from Django to Click. So Zam rolled only 3 on Click, should have rolled 4, did 1 damage, and Luminara changed a hit to a focus result. Zam chose not to spend force, so anyway, with those 3 dice, it was only 1 damage. And with the force dice, you could like say it would have done a 2nd damage, but anyway, Click rolling defense rolled 1 evade and 2 focuses, which would have done a 3 defense, 3 evade on defense. So I was just re-explaining for those joining it.
Yeah, and I just talked to them and they were fine. I think Twan had just also assumed that click would be used and was not aware of the charge or something. So, but everybody's fine and the players are happy with continuing assets.
Okay, perfect then. So looking at the board state right now, Click,
Yeah,
I mean, Mace took a bit of a damage, which means now Twan is leading by 4 points actually. But then again, Zam is not in a great position. Can be blocked pretty easily. You still got sense on both those ships. Free,
yeah.
I mean for free.
And you need to account for Django dropping bombs here.
Oh yeah, sure do.
But on the other hand, if he's dropping bombs, then Sam's gonna go fast. But if he's not gonna drop bombs, then Sam's not gonna go fast.
Correct, but anyway, your sense trigger will happen first as it is by initiative order, which means Mace will be able to see Zam's dial before any bomb is dropped. There you go, 3 bank, 2 left.
Yeah.
For Zam.
And I don't know how that might be hard because he's putting himself. No bombs dropped.
Oh, right. He knows
Okay,
maybe he will
so
be blocked, so he chooses not to drop, which is quite a logical choice, I believe.
yeah,
Oh, I mean, this is the reason why Paul is in a very good position to me, is that since the beginning of the game, he did not, he did not suffer from Lone Wolf, Zam's bombs, Django's bombs, Zam's ability. That's, like, pretty much amazing.
okay. So there's likely to be enough fire. Oh.
Is the 3 bank going through Anakin? Oh.
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think either, but if it is, this is massive.
Yeah, which means Sam will only have arc on
I mean, if
Mace there.
yeah, if it
which
is,
is not the worst thing that can happen for let's see.
it
No.
bumps. But you have got, you have Hark on Luminara, which is untouched. You don't see
Yeah.
Click, you don't see Anakin, you still see Mace, which is quite a good shot, but then you may be able to click. No, you can't use click on that shot, but you can use Luminara, I believe.
Oh, you can use click on
Oh,
you can use
to
click to protect Lumi.
yeah.
Oh no, you don't use click on this shot, obviously.
Oh man, this is a pretty good game.
I mean, I really hope Sam dies this turn because he's outlived his welcome by at least one turn now, maybe even two.
Mhm. I mean, it would be
But
logical to see Sam die.
and even if he dies and does some damage in return, which is also likely, I mean, we still very much have a game that I think is in Django's favor.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, he's so aggressive with that Dooku. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I do. But still, like 3 dice, 3 hits, one doing a crit. So this is to Anakin, I believe, and Anakin is evading 2, taking a crit. Taking a crit, which means Anakin is halved. And what is the crit? This could be massive.
Not
This
damage sentient. Hull
hull
breach.
breach. Ouch.
Nah, yeah. Well, you have 2 hull left.
Hull breach. There you go.
It's not as irrelevant as if you were on 1 hull, but I mean.
And now this is
So
Sam.
I think Sam's right decision here is to shoot at Mace.
I
I'm
believe you
just
are
saying.
correct, yeah.
Because you're gonna die, Sam. And well, of course there is a slight chance here.
The problem is if you attack Luminara, she can use her ability on herself. And click
Yeah.
also, but if you attack...
Oh, and actually, yeah, if you attack Mace, Lumi's ability doesn't work.
That's
And
the
Click
reason
doesn't
why,
do
yeah.
anything. So
Oh man, what the hell is that?
he shot at Lumi.
Yeah, so the question is, do you want to reduce the attack by 1? Spending a force to do... to put the hit into a focus? Or... I mean, why are you not using your... Okay, well, that works.
Yeah, but she is not because her
And
she's actually taking one on the shields here because she knows she has a killing blow right into Sam with a
Okay.
bullseye lined up, but that bullseye is going to cost the force to convert as well because she doesn't have a focus token.
Alright.
Um,
So Mace shooting first. Range 2.
yeah, and notice how Sam has not had a bonus attack all game.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he had one. And now it's like that last turn, right? Now the dice just come up bad.
Yeah, I mean, you still have only 2 shots, and one of them is pretty poor, and there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably game-changing right now.
But
Click doesn't see anything, Anakin doesn't see anything.
no.
So Luminara is the last one. You can still do 4 damage, which is the thing you need, actually, to kill Zan. Because you've got 3 dice, the focus... No, not the focus, sorry, the force, and the CLT dice.
Yeah.
But you need to do 4 to be sure to kill her, and you can do 4. I mean, yeah, just convert 2 force and you kill her.
He's converting one. Is he not converting the other one? He's considering it. He's like,
Looking
well,
at the... Oh.
I think you have to do it.
Yeah,
You have to get rid of Sam,
yeah.
almost even if it kills Luminara to do it.
Yeah.
You cannot live with another turn because Sam is gonna bomb next turn, and that's gonna be extremely annoying.
There you go.
Paul.
So
Yeah.
Zam died. I mean, Zam did take a shot from Windu, but did not reveal her card. So the card should be revealed right now, although it won't change quite anything, I believe. It will be the counterattack, pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. So Zam died. That's for sure. So now the question
That's
is...
for sure. And now he's flipping the click charge.
Did he not flip it earlier?
He didn't flip it earlier, but I
Okay.
think Sam only rolled free.
Yeah, that's... Okay. Ah.
Oh, and now are they arguing whether click? Okay, I think they
Yeah,
accept
yeah,
it.
yeah. I think
One.
they came up with the same as we did, which is click
So
got...
come on, just give me a natural evade here. No,
No. So
do me on half.
half. So
But I
every...
mean that could have been dead Lumi, so I
Yeah.
guess I'm happy. We still have 4 guns standing. They are in shambles, and but yeah.
Alright, so now the score is in favor of Paul. There are 19 minutes left, which is quite the perfect timing for Django to hit hard and get back. Oh no, the timing is for the score is for Twan actually, because he has all halves of Paul.
No, no, no. No. Oh, Anakin is half as well. They haven't noted that
Yeah.
in their score sheet. But yeah, so it's 95 for Paul and 101.
Ugh. So
That's
now
fine.
you need
But
to do 4, 5, 6 damage to Django to take back the lead, which is doable, but will be probably really hard.
yeah, especially because Django can just go in now, and I mean, he can sell his if he can kill 2 ships, maybe even 3, then there's not a lot of hope, right?
Yeah.
Uh, on the other hand, if we can get into this sort of one ship blocks and the 3 others shoots at him while being out of his arc, so this is going to be, yeah, I think the blocking game is going to be extremely important now.
Yeah. But the thing is, Windu is out of range for sense, even with paying the cost with one force. So this will be completely on Paul's shoulders to come up with a good block. Maybe with
Yeah.
Click, maybe with Luminara, but anyway, Django has to be blocked because now he's got the Force, he's got Lone Wolf. You just need to cancel the natural action he can get for just completing the maneuver. And looking at the ship and the stress, you probably... I mean, this is not such a difficult task because Django is stressed, which means it's 1 bank, 1 straight, 2 straight, 3 straight.
Yeah.
So that limits his options.
I think I think Django wants to do blues as much as possible
Oh yeah,
anyway. So I'm thinking that you need to get out of there with Anakin.
probably yeah.
Need to get around, get in a position where you, preferably while being out of arc, can pop those plasmas in. And those plasmas can, with a little bit of luck, they can really go a long way towards getting those half points on Django. So as I said before, even with Sam gone, this is far from over.
Oh yeah.
And the likely outcome is still in Django's favor.
Yep.
But at least now you can shoot at things that don't shoot back at you. Like there's only 1 shot per turn.
Yep.
And as long as Click is alive, he's gonna help you with that, and Lumi can help you with that.
So now the question is, can Click take a target lock onto a target, I mean a pretty obvious target of Django, which is like
But
Lumi or...
he doesn't really need to, because he has a lock on Django. so he just works on Django.
Yeah, but he can cancel the attack dice of range 1, but can he... I'm looking at those possibilities. To
Yeah, but
prevent...
he can do
Oh,
both.
yeah.
He can do it both if he has lock on either.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Um,
Do you boost here? I think you might boost to the right, yeah. Because if it was a one bank, that will... Oh, man, maybe it doesn't bump.
it's a medium base. It's probably gonna fit.
So Click is taking a lock onto window for a stress. Yeah, this is the rule about medium base. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he took that lock to be stressed. I mean,
there you go. Let's see.
oh, okay. There's of course, yeah, it fits plenty. Goodbye, Click. It was nice knowing you. But do notice that Lumi right there
Yeah.
has bullseye
Mm-hmm.
and probably range 1. So
Yeah,
that is
maybe.
a
Yeah.
really strong attack.
Can Click use his ability on himself?
I would think so, but no,
While a ship at...
no. You can't use it on yourself.
Ouch. Which...
Wait. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because you have locked the attacker.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
So it's 1 for free, but based on himself. So if Django had bumped him,
Ooh.
then the only way... Oh, so he was actually... It was really smart that he put it on Mace. Because otherwise, if Django had bumped him, then Click couldn't have prevented it.
Yeah.
But
You're
now he
right.
can, because now he has a lock on the other end as well.
Okay, so he might reduce Django's attack to 3 dice only, but still Django got 3 modifications possible.
Yeah.
I mean, no,
Django.
just only 2 because he took a reinforce.
Oh, Django's reinforcing here.
That's okay.
I don't know if I like it, but I don't like it because the reinforce is bad. The reinforce is great with that much damage coming in.
Yeah.
But the stress though.
Yeah, this is quite the problem. Oh, Lumi is range 1. You've got the information right here. Lumi is range 1, so this will be a 4 dice shot. I mean 3 dice plus the 1 for
I mean,
CLT.
but she might not. She's yeah, okay. She is probably also range 1 from the other end.
Yeah, I think too. I think too. Yeah.
Because the closest point is actually right where her arc starts. It looks like if you zoom in. So, but I mean, he can one-shot Luminara here, and then
Right.
the party is over pretty quickly.
Yeah. So Lumi will use Click's ability, so that's only 3 dice.
Yeah.
And
they should really, they should really make sure that they flip that ability.
no. Oh man, this is.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you can.
Yeah, you don't spend the force here. Oh, maybe you do to reduce the crit.
I mean, you can reduce the crit to a hit or the hit to a focus, but I mean you can force the Dooku force.
Yeah.
He will not be using it, I believe.
Okay.
And it also means that Click is living 1 more turn. Even if Luminara dies here, which is possible because there are 2 damage, Click is living for another round.
Yeah. But it also means that if Lumi ends up also having to spend her focus here on defense,
yeah,
then her shot is wet noodles. And she might just use patience. Okay.
Okay.
That is sad face.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the combination that just was not. You couldn't do anything about that. It's like rolling 3, getting 3, rolling 3, getting nothing. So yeah.
Yeah. He just needed 1 piece of paint, then he could live. Well, depending on crits, but that's really rough.
Yeah.
And it's sad that Anakin's torps are where they are.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mace is doing 3.
let's see. Yeah,
Revenge.
that's probably going to be 1 shield.
It's going to be 2.
Lone Wolf.
Oh, Lone Wolf maybe, yeah. You can...
And Force.
Yeah, so just
1 shield.
taking 1, but you spent everything, so Click might have a pretty good job.
Yeah. And Click can actually consider to use his target lock here. I'm not sure Paul is going to remember, but I mean, who am I to know? He is.
There you go. Oh, no. Yes,
no,
no,
he's
yes,
thinking
no.
about it. He's thinking
there you
about it. Yeah. There you go.
And that's going to do 2, which means probably just 1. Yep, just 1.
Yeah.
Second shield, so you need still 4 to end up scoring.
Yeah. So
with 9 minutes remaining.
yeah, and that's. But if you score, how much can you afford to lose?
So if you score 52. So 52 plus 95 is 100
147.
minus 5, so like, yeah, 147, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is
Okay, so you can
23
lose.
points.
You can basically lose the. Yeah, you can lose the other half of Click.
Yeah, but that's all.
Without losing, but you cannot lose the rest of. Oh,
Yeah,
if
so
you lose the rest of Anakin, the rest of Anakin is exactly 25. So you cannot lose Anakin
Mace.
or Mace, and if you do that, you need to actually kill Django, and that's probably not reasonable with 8 minutes to go. So how do you?
So the question is, what do you do with Django right here to avoid being blocked, or to avoid having no shots, because that could be possible. You probably want to kill Click, as it is the one that just allows you, I mean, that prevents you for...
Yeah, but on the other hand, that's the only one that does not matter, as we just said, right? If you kill Click,
Yeah, this
that
is
does
true as
not
well, yeah.
change the win condition for anybody. So I think you really want to kill Anakin here. That's your easiest path to victory.
So if you want to go on Anakin, then you need to go bank to the left, which means if you want to clear the stress, there is only one position available for you, which is the one bank. And the thing is, it's pretty obvious that Mace can block that, but anyway, Anakin won't be able to...
No, Anakin won't be able to shoot at him this turn either. So the best he can hope for is probably to go in and take the lock this turn. Oh, wait.
Sense trigger? Yeah, sense happens anyway before bombs, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe they are doing this in the wrong order. Does that change anything? I'm not quite sure it does.
I don't think it does.
There you go, so sense. Anyway, it is a 2 straight.
So if Mace has the expected 2 sloop to the right banked in,
That's... oh, yeah, that's not looking good.
that depends on who you are. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, but it doesn't really it doesn't give you the same joy of getting out of arc.
Okay, one
so
bank
he blocks
the
it.
2 straight, yeah, sure. Click's got lock on everything. That's just so
Oh,
ridiculous.
Mace is like, oh wait, I already had a lock. Never mind that. Okay.
So just a focus.
Just to focus. It's not gonna matter.
Do you like three hard?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you do.
but now,
But then now you need to boost,
yeah, you need to boost, yeah.
which is sad because you would really have liked to lock.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so then you are not taking any shots, and Django is not giving any shots. Oh, maybe on click? What did click do?
Ooh.
Did he focus
He,
or?
he he picked up a fresh target locker,
Okay, well,
and I think he's just in. I don't know.
so nothing to. Oh,
Oh,
okay, well, my eagle eye is quite bad. Okay, so range 2 on Anakin is possible, but
yeah.
do
So
you
he
want.
should probably just have stayed.
And he's got click as well.
Oh yeah, please shoot a click. I promise it's not the wrong decision. Look, he's ranked 2. It's great. I mean, it is not something. It's really hard for a player to keep track of the fact that click doesn't matter right now.
Yep,
Well, he matters for the game, but he doesn't matter for the victory condition.
yep.
So I think this is having shots into.
Oh,
Oh, and here we see him again, calling the crit,
And nope.
and then he rolls it naturally. He's done it every time he
Yep,
called a click. He's rolled it naturally.
that's true. And another one.
Hit crit. Okay, click. Come, give us at least one evade,
Yeah,
and
there you go, click. You can do it.
just 2 actually.
Okay.
1, okay. Comes down to the crit. Is it gonna be direct? It's a stunned
Okay,
pilot.
stunned is not relevant in this situation.
No, and now click can, like too hard boost and
Yep.
probably get a shot next turn. Which could be last turn.
3
I don't
minutes
know,
remaining.
3.5 minutes.
So the
It
problem
is
now
exciting.
is that Anakin Anakin is in a really tough spot because he cannot 3 hard. He doesn't have the 1 hard. Just oh, does he have the 1 hard? No, just the 1 bank and the 1 straight. So 2 hard. Ugh, that's not looking good.
No, so maybe you just try to get Mace a shot then. Depending on what do you think? Where's that Django going?
the
I mean, if he has any sense, he's free banging right?
Yeah, probably. And then the main reason I'm concerned about Paul's victory right now is that if Django just does a back reinforce, then the game is pretty over. Because he
Yeah,
will probably hit 2 shots
yeah.
with one with
That
3
would probably
dice.
do one damage or
Yeah,
2 damage at most. Yeah,
2
I
damage
agree.
on the first one and 1 damage on the second one, which means 3 damage, which is just 1 away from what you really need. So I believe,
Okay.
yeah, if you 3 bank to the right and then back reinforce, you probably just win the game right now.
Yeah, but I think no matter how everything has gone, and I mean, as I said when we started, we did not expect to win this. I still don't expect to win this, but Paul has flown like a true boss.
Yeah, sure did.
I mean, just putting himself in the positions to do this. I mean, 1 evade on that Lumi, and that would have been a 4 dice shot
Yeah, Django with
into
probably
Django.
a very good response.
Chance of doing like you would probably have done like 2, uh, and then everything would have looked different. Also because you would
Yeah, I
have
mean,
had Lumi on the table,
make
right?
make Lumi die the turn she died, but
Yeah.
after she shot, which is not possible. I mean, but or just like kill her the turn after she shot. But anyway, make her shot. You probably lose both shields on Django, which means now he's 2 away from half. And the thing is, with the score right now, getting half of Django is just winning the game, actually. And
Oh, he's doing 4 straight.
oh, 4 straight. Oh yeah, so he just wants to go behind the cloud, and yeah, that doesn't.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. That is a not good time awareness to do that.
yeah, that is probably game right now.
The sloop would have been great there.
Oh, he will be able to call a crit, and I mean, if you kill Anakin with the direct right here, this is okay. I believe he did not want to use this. I mean, he won't be reinforced, so there's a slight chance that.
He could be. Okay, he did call the crit.
Okay,
Paul was probably rolling too quickly. It's a fuel leak.
it's a fuel
It's
leak.
inconsequential.
But the thing is, I don't think calling.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, because Click has an unobstructed shot, Anakin has an unobstructed shot, and 4 damage are
No.
necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
And
And
he's
you might have.
strained.
He's gonna be strained. So, um, yeah. Now it's so sad that Anakin did not use the previous turn to get a target lock.
Yep.
But you gotta shoot at Anakin here.
Oh, but Django is obstructed on both sides. Yeah, because attack arc and medium base are not the same. This is the reason why both Anakin and Windu's shots are obstructed right now. But the response won't be. I mean, for Windu it obviously will be, as it is obstructed by the debris.
Yeah.
This could still go in
The-
Paul's favor. This is not over yet.
Oh, I'm gonna pop up in the bar if that happens. So is he gonna make the wrong decision? I'm sorry for calling it that, but it is to shoot a click here.
I mean, at this point, I'm not sure there is a wrong decision because if he shoots Click and Click dies, there is still one less shot
Oh
for
yeah,
Paul.
that's actually true. And click is probably the one with the best shot.
And yeah, even if Click is not worth enough points to guarantee Twan's victory, it's still a
Oh
two
yeah,
die shot
that
with a
and
target
they're
lock.
and they're both on one hull.
Yep.
So yeah, so you shoot a click here.
And he's choosing Anakin actually. So this is a range 2 obstructed. Oh man, but this is just insane. Consistently 3 damage.
Yeah. Okay. And that is probably the death of Bananakin there. No!
The Force gets the third
Force.
evade.
No,
Oh
it
no,
doesn't.
Django. Oh, but yeah, Django, and then you use the gas cloud. It was an obstructed shot. So gas cloud... No? Did I see something wrong?
No, I think
Or maybe... I mean, let me just have the clear. Let me just like align the thing right now. Oh man, this is... I think it's... I mean, no, it's not obstructed by the cloud, right? That's... Or is it? It's really close. I... that could end up really be the game changing, so... I think they're talking about it right now. Maybe call a judge for that. Should be the time for it. But I think... I really think looking at the attack arc, it is obstructed not by the debris cloud, but... Oh yeah, it is obstructed by the debris cloud though. Yeah, so maybe it's just the debris cloud. I'm not quite sure of it is. Oh, that's really close. Yep. This will be really close. Okay, so anyway, even if the decision is Anakin dying right here. I mean, no, and with Anakin dying, you just win the
Yeah,
game.
I was just over there. It was an obstructed shot, but it was obstructed by the debris field.
Yeah, okay.
The arc of Django there just exactly is outside the cloud up there.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna win, but let's
Nope.
see.
There is a 2 dice shot, so if you do 2 blank, and this is what you do, I mean, oh man, this would be so outraging. Oh, it takes 2 now, so if Mace does 2, oh, but he should have rolled 1 only. So if Mace and Click both do 2 each, it means Django is dying. Taking is halved, which means
Yeah.
Those Django shots were amazingly brutal. And no, he's got the evade, so just 1.
Yeah. So he got to roll the same dice 4 times, but it's fine. I mean, the game is won anyway.
Yeah.
Um.
Doing 2, you've got the lock. Don't forget about it. There you go.
Yeah, and you can see he's not rolling. He should only be rolling 3 because of Click.
Oh, you are correct. He forgot about Click.
Doesn't matter.
And you've got 1, so 1 more shield will go off. But this won't be enough, and this is Twan getting ahead. And taking the win.
Yeah, and he would have taken as soon as he killed Anakin, the win was secure, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I think Paul made this game exciting.
Sure did. Sure did.
Very well played. And also controlled from Twan. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So let me just.
He sold Sam. He was good at selling Sam as expensively as possible.
That was a close game, yeah. Really interesting one.
Yeah, and I can see here in the chat, they're obviously a bit behind, that their calls for shooting Click, and he absolutely chose the right thing.
The Django, I mean, the 3 talent from Anakin was good. The Dooku thing onto the debris cloud was also very good, because if he did not do this, Anakin would not have died, and then using Django's ability on Anakin, on Anakin's defense was like the thing to do, because if he did not do, like another time, Anakin would have lived.
I think the free heart would have been a better move than the free talon. Maybe with a pre-barrel roll, so you wouldn't hit the debris and blah blah blah.
I think you would have. I think you would have hit the debris that's on the back. I mean the one that's.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, true.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hey,
He
that was a close call.
He rolled too many good dice.
So how did you
That was a
feel
good
about the game?
It was
I-
so
I-
close.
It was so close. I
Yeah.
think you really do well, Paul. I mean, it was not a favorable matchup for them Jedis.
No.
So
I tried.
happy captain, and Netherlands, congratulations with your round win.
Yeah.
You got 4-0. I would claim all 4 games have been ridiculously close. This as close as any of them, really. But yeah.
And it's the marginals in this game. I mean, I got Zam. I didn't realise that I got all of my ships on half when I got Zam because I thought I was ahead. And it's just like, oh no, I'm not. Oh.
Yeah.
So, but it was a good game. It was a really good game. So.
Yeah, the way we saw the win conditions at the end was that Django needed to take the other half, the last half of either Mace or Anakin.
Yeah.
click was unimportant
Yeah, too many,
points
a
wise,
few points. Yeah,
and if he did that, then he could afford giving up half.
Yeah. We looked at that as well. We flipped the cards around, and even if Anakin had survived, and I took half of what's his
Django.
face, Django, I still hadn't won.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't free bank to the right instead of the 4 straight. Was that because you were afraid of getting blocked with Django there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I want to get out of the arc of Mace, get some distance from him, and I was hoping for the cloud to get some
Yeah.
backup in my dice.
Yeah, and I mean,
that didn't work.
yeah, and if that debris had been there for
Yeah.
that shot on Anakin,
Yeah,
then
he
it,
would have survived.
yeah, he would have survived, and I mean, you might not have been brought to half still, right? Because
Yeah.
there's still you still needed to get to take 2 more.
Yeah,
But in theory, Anakin could have provided that
yeah,
in a lucky world, right? But
Yeah. Like I say, at the end of the game, I mean, look at how close that line was to going through the gas cloud. And if it had gone through the gas cloud, then Anakin would have survived.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much closer than that.
Oh, true.
And then I only needed to put 3 damage through on Django out of 3 shots.
Yeah.
So never mind. It was a good game. I enjoyed it.
yeah.
Very
I enjoyed it as well. It was very close.
Yeah. The
Pulled
score
it
doesn't show it
very
but
well.
still. It's only the second time I played against that list. So I'm not too I don't feel too bad about that game.
I was very happy he didn't shoot sometime at Sam in the first engagements.
Do you think I
3
should have
times.
done that? Do you think I should have?
Yeah, that's the gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They were not modified, so yeah, you could have take the chance, and then the charges were gone, so the threat is already also gone.
Ah, see, that's where I don't know the list enough. So you
Yeah.
couldn't have shot me back.
No. He would have shot. He would have shot you back one of those times.
Yeah.
One of those times.
But and instead you so when you chose not to shoot the first time,
Yeah.
then you sort of led up to not shooting the second time either. So the
Okay.
fear of one attack coming back led you to lose 2 attacks. But I'm not sure. I mean, it was an on the spot decision, and I mean, Sam only ended up doing like one bonus attack all game in the very just as he died.
Yeah.
And I guess that's some kind of success as well. You can say. I mean, Lumi dying was also. I would almost say tragic. I mean, she was lined up for, like a range 1 pounder.
4 dice shot.
Yeah, with a focus, and everything was great, and she just needed to roll absolutely any other roll than the free blanks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You need some luck sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. And I mean, I'm not saying even if she had done that and she had lived, the game would not have been over, because Django would just have been pushed into being a little bit more offensive.
Yeah.
And he could take a Republic ship off the game with each shot because they were all damaged at that point. So
Yeah.
But I
But
think you
still.
made it a really interesting game. As far as, I mean, I threw you for the Wolves, Paul. You did it. You handled yourself well there.
Thank you.
Okay, are we still on the air, by the way?
Yeah, we are.
Right.
Okay,
Cool.
good post-game analysis. Congratulations, Netherlands. We concede this round to you. We're not gonna just lose the last three games. That's not my plan. But you were the first seed, and I never expected to win this round before we started. But
you never know.
I'm happy about 4 close games. I would just have liked them to be ending 2-2 instead.
Yeah. Sorry.
Keep the fun. No. That's absolutely not on you, Paul. The rest were better matchups than this one.
Yeah. Okay, right. I'm signing off. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you for playing, everyone, and
Bye,
watching.
guys.
Yeah, thank you to
Bye.
you. It was a very good game to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a good weekend. Oh,
Yeah. You
end
too.
of weekend. All right. So, let me just catch the chat. That's the best solution. As Bobas come, no more crew slot. Yeah, no more crew slot. I mean, the real problem is about having Dooku on no ship, because now you can have Dooku on like one ship, two if you consider the HMP. But I mean, why not bring Dooku on an HMP? Why not? But if you do that, Dooku can go on either the Infiltrator or the HMP, and that's pretty much it. Which is quite bad, because then you've got some crew, some separatist crew that can just can't be used. I played against the sprays for the Dutch, and while strong, you can play around the parts of it. Yeah, there is always a solution against the sprays. It's just like demolishing small lists and demolishing players that just are not aware on how you can damage those ships. But hey, Paul did a very good job and was like this far from getting half of Django, maybe the game, if not a closer look to the end of the game, which was like looking to a 147 to 149, which was quite strong. But anyway, the list is beatable. It's just not. It's too strong and it's not so easily beatable. First play in CIS only in Epic. If Lumi doesn't hard blank out, no problem. That's true as well. Click was a boss with this match though. Yeah, but you could ban Dooku from the real thing is you can ban those crew slot from maybe Zam, but maybe not from Django, because Django on its own is just a fire spray. Zam on its own, it's like two ships, like 1.5 ship, and sometimes just one, sometimes two, because you can perform 2 attacks around. So maybe just ban the crew slot on Zam and not on Django. I mean, I don't know. AMG just has to do their work real fine for our fall update. Because if not, oh man, the meta will be just won't be very good to hear. The game needs to have some change, whether it's points or adding new ships to the thing. The game needs some changes to evolve and stay interesting for everyone. With this in mind, if you keep one ship on top of everything for too long, people just like tend to. Maybe they can find some new solutions. But if you bring a list with only the purpose of breaking another list, then you're just not playing, because if you don't see the list you are aiming at, then your game is not fun, right? I mean, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. So anyway, thank you for following the stream, participating in the chat. I hope you liked the content. GG to Team Netherlands for taking their win. Second win? Is it their second win? No, they lost to Switzerland. They had the bye, and now this is their second win. So yeah, GG for their second win. And GG to Team Denmark that did not play bad either. They really played well. Netherlands are just better on this round, which is a logical ending. Banning crew slot worked well with Boba. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've got 90 seconds delay, so I'll just let my thinking go to you, and then you can write about it on the chat. Okay, so anyway, I hope you like the stream. Next week will be France back in the track, which means we will have a lot of games with France involved. And as we are facing Switzerland next week, this will be probably a huge amount of games between France and Switzerland, and maybe I'll take some more games, maybe Netherlands again, or maybe Denmark again. I don't know. I like covering the maximum of Group E, because that's the group France is in. So yeah, thank you for coming, and I hope you had a good time. Let's go into next week and hope that we have some good games just as we had today. Take care, have a good weekend, and bye bye everyone.